Another outright MAC title. How does it feel in your first year?
Oh, it's just amazing. And I'm just so proud of our team and the way that every game they're just as focused. And, you know, this is an incredible feeling. It's my dream job. And then this is another dream come true to win a championship. I mean, it's hard to do, and I'm just proud of our kids.
You really climbed on the back of Michaela Kelly in the second half. She had 6 points at halftime. She finished with over 20 in the game. What was it that Michaela was able to do today that really put you guys over the top?
Well, she hit those threes when we were trying to go on our run. Molly hit one, she hit one, and then, you know, when she's hitting the three ball, she is tough to defend because she's got that speed going downhill. But I'm proud because it's different people every game. You know, like last week it's Kira, she gets player of the week. This, you know, today it's Twin, Molly, whoever. You know, people step up at the right times.
Paupert on his way down to the ground had it punched away defensively. That was number 4 who punched that one away, Sam Edwards. He then was able to have the wherewithal to fall on top of it and get the fumble recovery and the ball back for Lansing Catholic. So 2 early turnovers for Elmont, a turnover for the Cougars. But Lansing Catholic has it with 5:28 to go here in the first quarter at the Elmont 25. They did go to a replay review, and the ruling was confirmed that it was a fumble. Cougars football. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. They got a flanker to the right of Gillespie, who stands alone in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion from left to right. They'll run an option game. Gillespie will keep it off the right side, and he'll pick up nothing as he gets back to the line of scrimmage at the 25. Brought down defensively there by 55, Jacob Hausman.
I think that Lansing Catholic has to beat Elmont through the air. I think Gillespie just needs to settle down, plant his feet when he's about to throw so he can get a good zip on the ball. But I think that the Elmont's defense is just geared to stop the run.
So 2nd down and 10 to go here. Ball at the 25-yard line. Gillespie out of the pistol formation now. He's got Will Gruber behind him. Send a man in motion. That's Alex Waters. Fake the pitch out. Gillespie will look to pass. Rolling to his left. Throws on the run. Waters goes up and makes the catch at the 15-yard line. He fell down at the 14. In coverage was Caleb Wiegand, but he couldn't go up with them. It's a first down, Cougars.
It looked like Wiegand had a hand inside the arm, and he just couldn't pull it out. Nice catch, nice concentration by the young man from Lansing Catholic.
1st and 10, Cougars from the 14. And there it is, right on cue. You say they need to beat them through the air, and they go for 15 yards.
They're listening to us, Eric. They're listening to us.
1st and 10, Gillespie will sit out of the shotgun formation alone. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. They send Waters in motion from right to left. He'll go back out on a wheel route as Gillespie will look to pass. Throws it to the far side. Catching it with a couple of feet in bounds is Mitch Raphael as he tiptoes out at the 7.
Yep, that's what you have to do. Just snap the ball to Gillespie, let him sit there, read the defense, get to the open man.
So they picked up yardage to the 8-yard line. They'll bring up 2nd down now and 4 to go.
2nd and 4.
Before they get a 1st and goal situation, Gillespie again will stand out of the shotgun. He's alone in the shotgun. Takes a high snap. Designed quarterback run. Gillespie skirts off a couple of tacklers. Gets to the 1-yard line. Reaches for the end zone, but they said he was down before he reached out. 1st and goal from the 1.
A 1st down.
Caught him blitzing. The linebackers are a little bit more hesitant, waiting to drop back into their zone spots on the passing play. So they're waiting for Gillespie to see what he's going to do. Gillespie uses that to his advantage, gets a couple yards running up the middle.
So now Lansing Catholic has 4 plays to get 1 yard. 1st and goal from the 1. 2 split to the near side, 1 split flanked to the far side. Gillespie sends that flanker Mitch Raphael in motion. Fakes the pitch out, runs off the right side of the line, tries to bully his way in, but he has stood up.
Wow,
Jack Paupert on the near side pulls him back.
A lot of Raiders met him at the line of scrimmage, pulled him back. It's going to be awfully hard to stop this offense for 3 more plays, though.
So that'll bring up 2nd and goal. Adam, you said it. They've got 3 more opportunities before they need to do anything. Maybe even just a couple before they kick a field goal. But you got to imagine Lansing Catholic would go for it on 4th.
I would imagine so. I would.
So that brings up 2nd and goal now. Gillespie again out of the shotgun. Raphael in motion from left to right. Gillespie will keep it off the right side, and he's into the end zone untouched. Lansing Catholic strikes first in the Division 5 state championship game, and they lead it 6-0 with 3:01 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you knew it was going to be very difficult to stop this offense for only giving them 1 yard in 3 plays. And Gillespie just kept the direct snap to him, found a gap in the offensive line and defensive line, and kind of went right through it.
So now coming on to attempt the extra point, it's going to be Jonah Richards, who this season has had some pretty good success from the PAT department. He's 67 of 83 in the PAT department. He's looking to add another one here. Snap is down, kick is up, and it splits the uprights. 7-0 Lansing Catholic on top of Elmont with 3:01 to play here in the first quarter. We're just getting things started here in the Division 5 state championship game. You're listening to the MHSAA Championships on the MHSAA Network.
McKenna Kelly. She gives it topside. Deep tray ball. Maddie Waters banks it in. And a shrug from Maddie Waters as she backpedals down the other way. Holy cow. Maddie Waters makes it an 8-point lead for Western Kentucky. 41-33, 2.5 to go in the second. Up top, it's Elja Dewi. Passes it back up top to Sherry Porter. She'll work against Waters. Porter thought about pulling up for 3. Now gives it off to Creech, right wing. She's working against Waters now. Dribble drive to the right. Pass it up, Elja Dewi. Tipped away. Elja Dewi comes up with it. Drives to the bucket, has it blocked. Gets the rebound. Dribbles out of bounds. Turnover. Central Michigan basketball.
The entire offensive possession for Western Kentucky absolutely stopped by the pressure from Central. Surprised they didn't get a steal. Elja Dewi gets by a defender, gets an open shot, but Bustle's there to block it.
Western Kentucky had 30 points in the first quarter. They've got just 11 in this one with just under 2 minutes to go in the second. Michaela Kelly up top, takes a screen. Hesitation, drives. We've got a foul on the floor. It'll go against Western Kentucky. No bucket. It'll be now Central Michigan basketball underneath of their own bucket. After the foul, Maddie Waters will inbound it to Kira Bustle up top. Fresh 20-second shot clock for the Chippewas. It's Twin Kelly over to McKenna Kelly now, left side. Gives it off to Maddie Waters. She's in the deep left wing. Drive to the right, behind the back. Forces traffic back door. Gives it off to Twin Kelly. She drives left, up with the right hand. Kisses it off the glass for Twin. She's got 4 tonight for Central Michigan. A slow night for Twin Kelly. But the lead is down to just 6 for Western, under 90 seconds to play. Whitney Creech on the right side. Drives left. Pushes off. No foul. Kicks it out to Porter. Left wing. Guarded against Kelly. She drives right against Gabby Bird. Forces her baseline. Out of bounds.
An opportunity, Central Michigan, to add to this current 7-0 run over the last 2 minutes. As it's been coming from their defense. That pressure has not been giving Western Kentucky any good looks.
Central Michigan has made 4 in a row offensively. The lead is 6. A chance to make it 4, maybe 3 for Central Michigan. Clock under a minute. Twin Kelly with it left wing. Pass it up to Maddie Waters. Back to Twin left wing now. Gabby Bird drives middle from the corner. Pass it out McKenna Kelly. She'll go baseline. Kicks it back out. Maddie Waters tries to spot up for 3. No good look. Passes it cross court to Gabby Bird. Inside to Bustle. Has it tipped away. Turnover on a shot clock violation. Dee Gibbons unhappy. She thought that they had the turnover and possession before the shot clock went off. She was ready to run. But it's Western Kentucky ball with 41.3 left.
Gibbons, the only Western Kentucky player to complain, because everyone on that sideline understands that just a moment ago, a couple possessions, Central Michigan had the same thing happen to them. Should have been a turnover, but the ref stopped the game.
Sherry Porter takes a screen, but it's a moving one on Mariah Haywood. That's a foul against Haywood, her second of the night. And now Central Michigan will have it. 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. With 32.9 on the clock, a lazy pass from Maddie Waters. Has it tipped away after the steal from Sherry Porter. Central Michigan gets it back, and with no shot clock, they'll hold for 1. Michaela Kelly across the timeline. Central Michigan looking for 1 with 20 on the clock. She's guarded by Porter. Lead for Western Kentucky is 6 at the half, 41-35. Michaela Kelly, dribble drive left with 12 on the clock. Gets inside, up off contact, no good. Bustle with the offensive rebound, has it poked away. 5 on the clock. Gabby Bird, topside 3. Can't get it to fall. 2 on the clock. Michaela Kelly with the rebound, throws it up, no good. And that's how the quarter will end. 41-35. Western Kentucky with the lead. Central Michigan ends the quarter on a 7-0 run over the last 3:11 of the quarter, but it's not enough to get them within 1 or 2. They trail by 6 heading into the break.
Central Michigan, that last 4 minutes defensively, they looked phenomenal. A scoring drought to end it for Western Kentucky. A big reason why Central got it down to 6. And they also finally started to do the other thing. They would get stops defensively, but they couldn't answer offensively. But then McKenna Kelly, a couple different players started moving that basketball. Central looked real good to finish that half.
41-35, Western Kentucky leads the Chippewas at the halftime break. When we come back, Eli Tout will take you through some of the stats and have a halftime analysis for you right here on the Chippewa Sports Network.
Bottom half of the fourth inning, and USA at the plate. Carissa Dinsmore will lead things off, the designated player. The right-handed hitter steps in, and Jamie Koenig delivers the first pitch for a strike. Well, Bryn Palega still has a way to go with just 11 strikeouts through 4 innings, but she's flirting with a championship game record as an off-speed pitch misses high. 18 strikeouts is the championship game record for a pitcher. And it was a Kalamazoo Christian pitcher, Carrie DeYoung, who holds that Class C record in 1996. The 1-1 pitch is a called strike. DeYoung is on the list again with 17 strikeouts for Kalamazoo Christian in 1998. A ball and 2 strikes. Popped up, and Koenig makes the play in the circle. But that would be interesting if Palega is able to get to 17 or 18 against a team who has a pitcher who holds the top and one of the second spots.
That would be very interesting. Even for Kalamazoo, you'd have to be a little excited for a pitcher to be able to set a record, or tie it at least even.
The first pitch to Nicole Schember gets away from the catcher Meldrum, and it's 0-1, 1-0 rather. Well, in that 1996 game, Carrie DeYoung again had 18 strikeouts as the 1-0 pitch misses low for a ball. That was just an all-around great game for the Comets as they picked up the Class C state championship over Bay City All Saints. DeYoung gave up 0 hits in the 7-inning game. Schember fouls off the 2-0. So 18 strikeouts, no hits. I'd say that's a pretty good showing.
That is a pretty good showing, and you have to wonder if there's a relationship between her and the DeYoungs on this team.
The 2-1 pitch is a called strike. And it definitely makes you think, a 1996 grad, that now 23 years ago. The 2-2 bounces over towards the second baseman, Snook, who throws to first. And after a slow roller, 2 down. So now 23 years ago, Carrie DeYoung could very easily be potentially an aunt or cousin at all to the DeYoungs on this team here. As stepping in, Macy Reinhart watches the first pitch go by for a ball. Nyla DeYoung, just a sophomore on the team, is the 1-0 pitch. That's a strike. So you could even see potentially Carrie DeYoung being the mom to one of these players.
Oh,
as
for
this
sure.
one's ripped towards the shortstop. DeYoung makes the play in the 6-hole and delivers the throw across the diamond for the out and retires the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-2-3 go the Patriots. But USA still leads it 3-0 when we come back on the MHSAA Network.